Hi everyone, this is Ronnie, and this is day 119 of, or it would be day 119 of eating mangoes, so yesterday was day 118. Um, but technically, I think I ended the mango fast day 117 when I accidentally ate the gooseberry. If you don't know what happened there, I ate that in my garden accidentally. But basically, um, on the last 116, well, for 116 days I ate just mangoes, and the last 2 days I just ate mangoes, and obviously there was the gooseberry. But I woke up today and I decided to end the mango island. Not because I particularly felt bad or anything, but I've just not had the enthusiasm for it, I suppose. And I guess I'm in here in quarantine. I don't quite have the freedom to go out and try and find the mangoes. And my mum was getting pretty good mangoes, but I just wasn't like, I don't know. I just lost some of the love for it, I guess. And over in Thailand, there was quite a good rhythm of it, and it was, fairly easy to get decent mangoes and all that. And these mangoes have been okay actually. They've been pretty good. I've just kind of, I don't know. I just feel like I just woke up and I was just like, I just feel like it's time to eat something else. The last few days, I've just been like, I don't really want to continue this. I can't say exactly why. And then today, earlier on, I was thinking about eating other things, and it's weird. I could feel in my digestive system like it was changing, as if it was starting to prepare for eating other things. It was interesting. So I've got a bunch of fruits here, and I've actually not technically broken the fast yet, but I might as well do this on camera, and you can see the reaction or whatever. So here's some nectarines, and I've got some red grapes here. I've got some pineapple. There's an orange. There's some apples. I might not eat those, but so I'm kind of salivating already at the thought of eating some of these. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have the pineapple first, because that's kind of appealing to me. But yeah, so thank you for joining me on the journey or having interest. If you have any questions about it, you can leave them below. I don't know if I'd stayed in Thailand or been somewhere else, would I have kept it going longer and longer? Yeah, maybe I would have, maybe I would have tried to go up to 6 months or longer, or maybe even a year or whatever. And maybe I'll do that at some point. Um, but for me, it's time now to change. Okay. And I don't want to get too. And it's weird. I am getting kind of like. I had some weird feelings about eating other food, and I have still. I almost have some weird feelings about doing this, about breaking this or stopping it. Because once you get into like a total rhythm of doing something for months, there is a bit of a resistance to stopping it. So I guess we'll go for it. I feel weird, to be honest. I'm still questioning in my mind if I should do this. It's funny. By the way, I did get some tomato. But I'm in quarantine. My mum got all this stuff, and when if you don't eat tomatoes for a while, I'm telling you, you can tell that they're like there's something different to them than other fruits. They're kind of got that solanine or whatever in them. Anyway, okay, let's go. I'm feeling weird about this in a way, but I think it's time. Okay. This is weird. This is really weird. Okay, let's go for it. This is strange. Like I'm kind of resisting it a little bit. Okay. Well, nothing too weird, to be honest.
what I'd also say is nothing special. You know, I'm not. It's not like, oh my god, pineapple tastes so amazing. Like, it is quite a good pineapple, but it's not like, oh my god, this tastes so much more amazing than mangoes or whatever. And it's funny because when I was in Thailand, there was a day where I ate a mango from the lady's garden that we were staying at her house. And because I'd only had one type of mango, this other type of mango seemed to be so flavorful. And I thought it was the contrast between the mango and this other fruit. But this just seems to be normal just to eat a pineapple. Okay, no big deal. No, no big deal. I don't know why people say you can't get good pineapple in Europe or the UK. It's really good actually. Very good. Okay. And now it feels weird to eat like a different fruit. But I guess I'll do it. I'll taste this nectarine. This all is kind of weird for me. I can't really describe it. A bit of a strange contrast after eating the pineapple. It's not a particularly good nectarine. Although maybe the contrast with the pineapple. Grape. The film in the thing. Okay, so um, yeah, that's the end of an amazing 4 month journey in my life. Yeah, it's. I'm feeling, as I said, I was feeling weird about this, and you know, I don't know if I feel sad about it or anything particular. Uh, I'm kind of proud of myself that I did it for so long and was able to keep it going. And maybe it is better. Maybe it is better to kind of end it now before I end up getting too obsessed with it or something. Or, but honestly, I think the mono kind of fruit life um, might be a really ideal kind of a diet. It's great. I really enjoyed it. I love the simplicity of it. I would to some degree recommend it if you know what you're doing, and or if you're working with someone that can help you with that. Generally, I would recommend a varied raw food diet. I think that's what people want to eat anyway. People who are new to this. Um, it's so interesting, like the difference that I don't feel any different, and it's not like something's happened to me. And the pineapple tastes like pineapple; it doesn't taste different or anything.
but it's so interesting that I don't know, my something in me is not quite. Part of me was ready, and it feels like some part of me maybe wasn't ready to make this change. It's interesting, and and that's kind of fascinating. But anyway, that's the end of the Mango Island. Um, yeah, I wasn't really feeling like eating mangoes today, and the last few days it's just not felt, just not been enthusiastic about it, and yeah. And I actually thought that eating these things there'd be like an amazing, like, wow, that tastes so different, or that tastes, but it's not. It's just like pineapple, you know. So good, good experience overall, and it happened at a time in my life that was, you know, pretty crazy time. Lockdown, living in Koh Phangan, Thailand, um, being with Aubrey, and then eventually breaking up with Aubrey. Uh, just a fascinating, beautiful, stressful, weird time of my life, and um, so I guess it's all. I guess it's kind of over. I might do it again in the future. Maybe I would do shorter ones more regularly rather than one randomly. But I would like to do one at some point. Once again, I do like to prove this point to people that fruit isn't missing anything. And mango on its own for 4 months didn't miss anything for me. You know, I would like to have been able to do a blood test, but blood testing is kind of difficult to do right now with some of the lockdown stuff and everything. Um, I do have a thing in my mind someday of living on bananas for a long period of time, which might be more difficult than mangoes, but just to kind of show people like this is a simple thing. You need to get over your mind about this, you know. Anyway, thank you for watching these videos over the last while and asking your questions and being interested in the Mango Island. If you want to put any questions below, you can. For the record, 116 complete days. 117 was mangoes, and one taste of a quarter of a gooseberry. Day 118 was all mangoes, and so I don't know. I'm happy to say day 116 days. Some people would say no, it's okay. You can say 118 days. Um, I was trying to go to the 120. I just what you know. The gooseberry kind of made me think, okay, that's maybe a sign a little bit, and but I'm all good. So yeah, I would say 116 days, and nearly 4 months. It's quite nostalgic actually thinking over the last 4 months and all these different moments and all these mangoes. If I think about it, let me try and work this out. So I was eating probably roughly 12 to 14 mangoes a day, but we'll go the lower number of 12 for 110. So I probably ate in the region of 1,392 mangoes. So nearly 1,400 mangoes over the 4 months. 1,400. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Kind of sad to bring it to an end, in a way. But it would always have been sad to bring it to an end, you know. And that's a bit of a problem sometimes with me as well. Like when I got wired into that, I get consistent and I stick to it and I keep going, and it's probably not the best thing for me sometimes to be focusing on that, but a good journey, kind of weirdly emotional, weird feelings. I don't know. So thank you for watching anyway, as I broke that. And yeah, nothing too special happened when I broke that. But it'll be interesting over the next few days to see my digestive system, etc., etc. And I'll probably do a video where I reflect on the mango diet a bit more and let you know more about it. So thank you for watching, supporting the channel, and so on.